Hello, and we are live. Welcome to the GoPure Glow Show. I'm Carissa Coloner, and I am so excited to be your host for the evening as we get to meet the incredible women of GoPure Beauty. Tomorrow, in case you didn't know, is International Women's Day. We are celebrating women. We love women, and there are some amazing women that work at GoPure. By the way, sporting the purple, because in case nobody told you the memo, purple is the color of International Women's Day. So we are so excited to celebrate, and it's going to be such a fun live today. Number one, you're going to get to know these amazing women. We have a co-founder on here. We have so many of the behind the scenes people that have really developed this brand into the clean, sustainable, amazing, effective skincare brand that GoPure has become, that you love. That's why you're here. You love the brand, and we're going to help you understand why it is what it is by meeting these amazing women who are behind the brand. Plus, there's a lot of perks to tuning in to the lives on GoPure, which if you're a GoPure customer, you've probably learned that by now. But today is no different. We have lots of surprises for you. There's going to be some questions we're going to be asking. There's going to be some giveaways happening. All of these things are important because pay attention to what you hear, because there's going to be some games that are going to be happening within the live. And these are going to be questions that you have to give a correct answer to. And if you give the correct answer, you'll be entered to win a $50 GoPure gift card, which don't we all want? Yes, that would be nice to have. So tune in, engage, talk to us. Let us know your questions. These are the ladies you want to ask your questions to. And also make sure you answer those questions to the best of your ability. We will be giving the answers in our conversation. So stay tuned, don't leave, and make sure you enter for your chance to win. Also, don't forget, you, of course, can shop during the GoPure Lives. You can shop at gopurebeauty.com. And just so you know, there are some super special deals that happen only during our lives. You'll be able to know that those are the special deals because they will actually say live on them. And so those are going to be special discounts that you can get only during the live. And in some of those, there will also be live products that you have a subscription offer. Now that's really nice because number one, you're going to be saving a lot of money whenever you do it that way. And then number two, you can keep on your skincare regimen because it's going to automatically order that, product for you as soon as it's time that you're expected to be running out. So that is a huge perk. And plus you save the most whenever you want to go through the subscription offer. And especially if you do it through the lives. So when you're shopping online, check out the products that have the live in front of them, because those are your live exclusive deals that you can only get while we are live. So shall we get started and start meeting some of these amazing women in the GoPure family? I'm very excited to meet all of these women. I've met them briefly, but I'm excited to get to know them with you guys as well. If you have questions for them, for me, for any of the GoPure family, make sure you just send them in the chat. We also have people behind the scenes who can answer questions as well. So just communicate with us. Let us know what you need, what questions you have, and tune in and have some fun, some girl chat. It's Friday. Let's have fun. Grab yourself a drink and time to join us. It can be water or whatever you want. It doesn't matter. The first lady I would love to introduce you to is an extremely important person as part of GoPure. She is one of the co-founders of GoPure, Erin Keon. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I'm excited for some girl chat.
Yes, I want to tell everybody a little bit more about you. let me brag on you just a little bit. So
Okay.
she and her husband, Alex, founded this amazing skincare company because of a need that is in the market of a clean beauty line that's actually effective. So first of all, thanks, lady, for doing that. Appreciate it. One of the things that she's super passionate about is making people feel confident daily, which is why she wanted to create this with Alex, because caring for other people is important to her because, as you know, confidence is key to how everybody carries themselves every single day.
So
And
true.
whenever your skin is not cooperating, it affects your confidence. So you saw that need, and that's important to you, and you understand it. And you guys came out with this amazing line. When she is not working, she likes to volunteer at her kids' schools, and then she also likes to hang out with her family, her dogs, of course, her hubby. And then one fun fact about you is that, similar to me, the music is always on. I'm a music girly too, but I hear you like all different kinds. Tell me about your music preferences.
Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working out, it's not going to be something, simple. It's going to be something a little more upbeat. When I'm cooking dinner, it has to be something that the kids are enjoying, because then it's, the fight of, I don't like this song. So, yeah, I think music it makes me feel happy, and it makes me have memories. And anyways, I just think music's wonderful.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have two, or Alex and I have two. We have a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old, so boy and girl, and it's awesome. It's wonderful. So for you, what kind of music do you enjoy?
Well, country music is my main thing. I work at CMT, so country music has definitely been what I've grown up on, love, but I listen to pop and other stuff as well. But 90% of the time, it's country music for me.
Okay, that goes with everything, right? It's easy. I love country too as well. So I'm with you.
Tell me real quick about the story of when you and Alex said, let's do this. Let's actually go for it. Let's make a skincare company that achieves the goals that we have.
Alex has been an entrepreneur. We've been together for 23 years. And so he's been an entrepreneur from the moment I met him. And we just saw many years ago that there wasn't a lot of clean and effective products at reasonable prices. You'd be paying, buku bucks for something, and you couldn't even pronounce half of the ingredients. So we thought, when our son was 14, we started thinking about it. And then it just, over time, you sit together, let's do this. And then it just came alive, and we started with our vitamin C serum, and here we are. And I'm so thrilled to have this community and our customers and the team. I love my team. So yeah, it's been a really wonderful ride.
I've got to imagine you have so many loyal customers. I mean, so many people have started with a brand, maybe with one product, and then have just became super loyal and committed to it since. And I just want to know how that feels to know that you have people that just keep coming back over and over and over.
I don't even know the word that's so grandiose for how amazing and incredible it feels. Yeah. I was getting my hair done one time, and my hairstylist was like, have you heard about this GoPure neck cream? And I don't tell people what I do. It's, anyways, it's amazing when I get to see and hear people out in the real world tell me about how it's helping them. The customers are the reason why we do what we do. So it's incredible to be able to help people and to hear stories from our customers and see before and afters. And what a cool way to wake up every day with my coffee and just read about how people are feeling more confident in their day.
Well, I love it. Well, thank you for all that you've done. You guys,
thank you.
Like you said, you've built an incredible team to support you as well. So Let's introduce another woman to our girl chat. This is the Director of Influencer and Affiliate Marketing. She has a background in affiliate marketing and influencing and the beauty industry for over 7 years for multiple beauty brands, collaborating with creators and all different levels from nano to macro. She loves to be creative, coming up with innovative campaigns, brainstorming fresh ideas, building meaningful connections with creators, and building those relationships, and seeing a campaign come to life brings her joy. She also likes to do things like shop, eat good food, and spend time with her Yorkie and her boyfriend and her family and her friends. Please welcome Cynthia Castro.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be here. I know. I'm so excited to be here on this Women's International celebration. So thank you guys for having me.
We are so excited to have you. I'm curious to know, when did you first hear about GoPure and how long have you been with the company?
So I've been at GoPure for 4 years now. Aaron's been with me for 4 years now.
Amazing.
I honestly was referred by an old coworker of mine to GoPure, and she kind of like told me about their mission and kind of what they were building here, and I was just so excited. So over a little bit, 4 years ago, I also heard about GoPure for the first time, and then I did all my research.
Oh, that's amazing. And what's the most fun part about your job?
I feel like being creative. I think being creative is definitely the most fun. And honestly, like all the people that work here, I feel like we're all just very collaborative and we all work really closely together. And I just love everyone that works here. So that too.
Awesome. Okay, let's meet another lady. So this next lady we're going to bring in is the director of product development. She has a background in pharmacology and toxicology and has worked in the beauty industry for over 12 years. She's created everything from makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, all the things. She loves to try all things beauty and designing products that have intentionality and clinical efficacy. And this is why she does this. And I don't do that because I can't even say those words. She enjoys sharing her tips and science and ingredient stories behind each one. She's honestly so fascinating to talk to. I got to talk to her before. When she's away from her desk and not trying products, she likes to competitively lift weights. Atta girl. She loves a fancy dinner, cuddles with her dog and her husband, and is currently dabbling into nail art. This is Marie Avariat.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Marie. So good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Competitively lifting weights? I don't think I knew that tidbit about you.
Yeah. I actually am training for nationals for next month. So
Wow.
I'm doing this and I'm trying to fit gym time, which is it's fun to try to manage that, but it's happening.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. That sounds pretty intense and exciting. And
Thank you.
I would lose miserably any kind of competition against
Yeah, I'm not like amazing, but the fact that I qualified for nationals, I'm like holding on to that. I'm like, that's great. Like this is the second year in a row that I'm doing it. So very exciting.
That is so exciting. And how long have you been with the GoPure company and what do you love about working here?
I've been here for 4 months and like something I do love. So I haven't been here as long as everyone else has, but I've just been really enjoying the experience so far. I think that everybody is super collaborative, as Cynthia was saying, and I just love that everyone's like willing to like pitch in and learn, and like there's never a time where you feel like you're alone, and like everyone's just so kind and accepting, and I love that.
That's amazing. Well, so far from everyone I've met, I can vouch for that as well. I feel like everybody has been so kind and so sweet. Another lady we want to bring to our girl chat. She is the vice president of supply chain. She has worked in the beauty industry for over 13 years, building supply chains, sourcing logistics, fulfillment operations. She can speak 2 different Chinese dialects and is completely fluent and also enjoys trying to learn other languages. I am feeling not intelligent. During her travels, she loves to be immersed in other countries' cultures, and clearly she loves to learn. Passions that Karen has when she is not working are traveling boxing classes after work and finding the next best coffee or matcha cafe in LA. Now that I can relate to. Karen Sai, welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone.
Karen, I cannot believe that you have 2 languages under your belt, and how many are you trying to learn right now?
I'm trying to learn Cantonese and Japanese currently, so very hard. And a little bit of Korean because I live in K-Town. So
I love K-Town.
I'm trying. Yeah, it's so fun though.
That is exciting. And by the way, have you found the best matcha or coffee in LA yet?
Coffee, yes, it's called SPL Coffee. It's amazing. They have really good coffee. They have the best one called Bori Caramel. It's like a barley tea in coffee with really nice caramel, and it's like the perfect sweet. It's good.
Okay.
And matcha, I'm still looking.
Matcha's
I make
tough.
it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I end up making it myself too because I don't know. It's like I usually have to have like a latte type situation, and then the cream is too
Yeah.
sweet or too not sweet enough. It's a hard balance.
It is, it
Yeah.
is. But I just got a bunch of matcha from Japan and I just make it at home.
Well, there you go. And how long have you been with GoPure, and what do you love about working with this company?
I've been working here for about 10 months, going on 11. Time is really flying because I'm having a lot of fun just collaborating with the team and working on everything that we're doing. I love the mission. I love everyone and their energy and their passion. So I feel very blessed to be here with everyone.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We have one
Thank
more
you.
amazing woman that we want to add to our girl chat. She is the People and Culture Coordinator. She has a background in creating employee experiences, onboarding, human resource management, and event planning. She loves to help make GoPure continue to be a welcoming, communicative, and inclusive place to work. She also loves hearing stories and learning what makes people unique and motivated to do great work. When she's away from her desk, Sarah loves to hike with her golden retriever, dog sit on the side, and give back to our local community throughout several volunteering opportunities. Please welcome Sarah Jones.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Sarah?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. So you dog sit. Have you ever had a dog that you really wish you didn't say yes to?
Oh, yeah. I will not go into specifics, but I had a couple, like a pair of dogs that were just very destructive and very needy, and I couldn't go like 10 minutes without them doing something in my house. So, and I was watching them for like 7 weeks while their people were building a house. So it was a lot. But I was like, goodbye when those weeks were over. I'm like, good luck to you.
I can only imagine people, I don't know, like, so whenever I have 2 kids, I also have a dog. I feel like when I'm describing my children and my dogs, we always just highlight the best sides. Are people like that whenever they explain, you're going to watch my dog? She's so sweet. She's not going to chew up anything. I mean, do they totally lie about what their dog is?
No, actually, no. I have learned though, like, you got to ask some questions. Like, do they have anything that they're afraid of? Like, if we have a thunderstorm while I'm watching your dog, is it going to be total mayhem? But I've done it long enough. Like, I started dog sitting because I had to put my previous golden retriever down in 2019, and I was just like heartbroken and wanted to still keep dogs in my life, but I knew I wasn't ready for another one.
Yeah.
And I had accrued all this debt with the vet because of her bone cancer. So I was like, well, I need to pay that off. So I started dog sitting, and I've honestly met so many cool people through that whole process, but I have learned the hard way to ask questions like, yeah, does your dog have any weird things that they're scared of? Or where does your dog usually sleep? Because it's not sleeping in my bed.
Exactly, right? That's only happening in your home, honey.
Exactly.
How long have you been with GoPure, and what do you love about this company?
So I've been with GoPure about 7 months, and I love how innovative everybody is, like, and how open the whole company is to hearing new ideas. And I just feel like the customer is always at the forefront of everybody's mind. Like, what else can we be doing for our customers? And like, when I have, said ideas in meetings and one-on-one, I really feel like I'm being heard, and that is huge. So yeah, I work with a team of rock stars.
Oh, well, that's amazing. We're so happy to have you here with us. And thank you all for watching. And we've got a lot more to talk about. I do want to remind you that there is a shopping cart that you can go to check out the live exclusive deals for the best experience you want to watch on the website, gopurebeauty.com. That's also where you can shop to find these deals. Whenever you see the live in front of the deal, know that that is very exclusive and special only during this live. And that's where you're going to get the best deal. So be sure to check that out. If you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, hello, welcome. If you want the full live experience, you can head to gopurebeauty.com and also watch us there. And that's where you also want to make sure you engage and you answer any kind of questions we might have with some games. That's how you'll be entered to win a $50 gift card. We're going to be giving out a couple of those throughout this live. So engage with us, chat with us, hang with us, and it's going to be a fun time. I want to start with Sarah because tomorrow is International Women's Day, and I want you to tell us some of these stats that you have about women and GoPure.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, over 100 different countries recognize International Women's Day, which is fantastic. And it needs to be more, but I'm happy at 100 too. So we don't have a very large company, but 68% of our entire company is female. And we have 2 different women, including Karen, on the leadership team. And one of the women on the leadership team actually manages the majority of the company. So that's pretty awesome. And in the, just our employees in the United States represent 14 different states. The women in the company represent 10 of those states. And we are we're so diverse all the way through. We represent, mothers, dog moms, cat moms, nieces and aunts and sisters. And it's a very collaborative, high-spirited group. And it's fantastic.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. And how many states are your guys' employees from?
So 14 of the U.S., 14 states in the U.S., and then we do have employees in other parts of the world. But, 14 states.
Very cool.
Mostly California, but I'm the sole representative, sole female representative of Idaho. So
okay, where are you all from? I'm going to give a shout out to Missouri. You got any Missouri employees? Because that's where I'm originally from. Okay, I also live in Tennessee now. I'll take Tennessee. Do you have any?
We have Tennessee. We have some in Tennessee.
Okay, I love it. And what state are you guys all?
We're mainly California. Cynthia, Karen, and I are California.
New Jersey.
I love it. Okay. Another fun fact that I have is 75% of women consider skincare an essential part of self-care. And it's not just like looking good, but feeling good. Many women see their skincare routine as a moment of relaxation and self-love, which I'm with those women. I feel like I'm taking care of myself. Skincare is a part of it. Like we were talking about earlier, it's about your confidence. It's about how you feel. It's about how you approach your day, and it really does start at the core. Before you cover it up with makeup, you want that skin to look great. Or maybe you don't even have to wear makeup that day. So that's always great too. I want to go on to more talking about women. And I'm curious to know, because you guys are all incredible women. You're amazing at what you do. You've really succeeded in your field to get to where you are today. I'm curious to know who inspires you. And we can start with Aaran and just go down.
Yeah. I'm going to do this hopefully without getting emotional, but my mom inspires me. She's had a run of chemo and she's battling cancer, and every time she gets better, she gets a step back, and she does it with the most beautiful grace and never is a why me. And so for her to be here today fighting and to be a part of my life and to just be here she is my definite inspiration. So yeah.
I love that. Marie?
Gonna make me emotional now.
Sorry.
No, because mine is also my mom, because my dad actually passed away a few years ago because of cancer as well. So she was like really taking care of him, and I feel like she's just such a resilient woman that has like adapted with so many changes in her life. Like my dad was like her best friend ever since they were kids, and so that was like her soul like buddy. So now she's like coming into this new age of being on her own, and like who is she, like her identity as a woman by herself without like a husband. It's just like a different phase of her life, and she's just like thriving. She's always with like her Zumba girls, her widowers. I'm like, this is so funny. And she has her crew. But yeah,
that's
great.
Moms are the best. I mean, you can't beat a mama. Cynthia, how about you?
Yeah, so I had 2 answers. So I was like, probably other people are going to say mom. So I was like, I'll put another one just in case. Okay. Kind of more like work related, I guess, because I've been in the influencer space. Like I do admire all the women entrepreneurs and all their stories, how they're able to kind of like leave their jobs or be a stay-at-home mom and like make this kind of full time. And one in particular is Desi Perkins. I think she was like a huge influencer back with YouTube, but she was able to keep like her community really like tied in. So she's still really big on all other platforms. And now she's a business owner. She's launched 2 lines, but I think the most important thing about her is that she's remained like true to her roots, and she's always remained pretty humble.
I like Desi. Yeah, that's a
my
great
favorite.
choice.
Yes, she's an icon.
That's a good choice. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Karen, how about you?
1 second. I'm like,
We can come back to you. We can do Sarah.
oh, okay. Oh no, it's okay. I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry. For me, it's definitely my mom, but to make it a little bit different, for me, it's like all like women who have careers and family and how they juggle it. I have so many friends of mine who are very close to me, and I just see them juggle and do it every day. I don't even know how they do it. I don't have kids yet, but they take care of it all and have done such a great job. And I really look up to everyone, a lot of women in my life, truly.
I'll give you a little tip. It's called coffee. And lots of it is how we survive.
It's not wine. Okay.
Well, that's after hours, but
After,
during the
okay.
workday, it's coffee or energy drinks of some sort.
Yeah. It's a combination. Then we need the wine to sleep because we've drank so much coffee to get through the day.
Yes. Yes.
100%.
Also, I would have to say it's a lot of just getting it done and getting through it. And it may not always be as best as you want it to be. Maybe, for example, my son had a project due today that we started last night about 1 hour before bedtime. And let's just say it was about as interesting as some construction paper with glue could be, because that's about all I had time for or the energy for. So,
well, you get an A for effort from the teacher and from us here.
But you
Okay?
got it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we got it done. You know, he's going to get his grade. So that's good. Sarah, who inspires you?
Real quick side note. I used to always like last minute be like, Mom, I need help with this project. And so why do all kids do that? So obviously my mom, because she was the best. But also my sister-in-law, my brother, super married up. Like, he's a good guy, but man, I am super close to my sister-in-law. She is just so kind and loving and introspective and the most fun person to have a long conversation with. And then over the last, like, what year is this? So 10 years, I've watched her take care of her aging parents. And her mother, before she passed away, had dementia for 10 plus years. Her father had had a stroke in 2014 and never regained his ability to swallow. And I've watched her essentially just turn over her whole life to be taking care of her parents and never complaining about it, but like always being appreciative of what an honor it is to be able to take care of your parents. Cause like my parents passed away before I even turned 30. So like not everybody gets that opportunity. And she's also able to find the joy in that stuff. And I don't know if you've ever been the caretaker of somebody. I mean, obviously if you're a mother, you have, but there's some really dark times in that. And so for her to be able to constantly find purpose and joy and fulfillment in that is just incredible and inspiring to watch.
I think being the caretaker of somebody going through something like dementia is a whole nother level of care. And it definitely is more, maybe not more all the time, but I would say a lot of emotionally draining and such a challenge. I mean, that's been in our family as well. And it is a difficult disease. And it's a great choice. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're in the comments and you're watching, give a shout out to a woman that inspires you. Let us know. Maybe it's someone we all have heard of, or maybe it's somebody close to you. But anytime we can ever shout out those women, like, it just adds more goodness to the world. So go for it. Don't forget, you can always shop at GoPureBeauty.com and be answering any kind of game questions you might be seeing, because that could be entering you to win that $50 gift card. Okay, we're going to move on. And I want to know, because this is our time to talk to the ladies of GoPure. So I'm going to pick your brains and I'm going to try to like squeeze out information for us customers and fans that we don't always get access to. So I'm using this time, guys. I want to know a GoPure secret, maybe one that you wish people actually did know more about. Erin, do you have any secrets you're willing to share with us?
I mean, there's a lot of secrets that we have going on, so I can only share certain things. No, I think not so much a secret, but I do think that, you know, it's so hard. I would say basically it's not really a secret, but just give it a try. We have a 60-day money back guarantee. Like, just try the products. We have such amazing formulators and product developers and the team, and it's not really a secret, but the sooner you can start, the better you can feel. And I don't really have a lot of secret. There's a lot of fun things coming up. So stay tuned, but that's all I'm going to share about secrets.
Ooh.
Woo, we have a winner. Woo!
All right.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Congrats,
Does anybody see who it is?
Casey.
Casey!
Congrats, Casey.
Get it, girl. Go try one of those products you've been dying to try and you haven't tried it yet. This is the time. You're like, that's the one I want.
And
Go
take
get
it before and after.
Yes.
Before and after.
Oh, yeah.
They're amazing to see.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys could see. I don't know if I'm missing some of the comments. So I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the comments. If you guys see them, please feel free to reply and chat, or let me know if there's somebody whose question you would like to answer or talk to. Marie, what is a GoPure secret that you wish more people knew?
I would say, I would call it a fun fact. Like, I feel like we have a great relationships with suppliers, actually, like for actives and everything. So we're able to get like the latest and greatest technology in. And like, even at the last second, like, for example, I think a fun fact is like arm cream. We actually added the ashwagandha in there, like at the last moment. And that's the ingredient that actually targets bat wings on your arms. So it's always the last minute stuff that's like really good, because it's like, oh, this just came in. Like, this is going to be so relevant for this project. So we're able to like slip it in that way.
That's a great point. Really great point. Yeah, our suppliers were very blessed.
Yeah,
that's a good one. And yeah, the arm cream, guys, is a must try.
Mhm.
I'll never forget the day you guys launched that. You made such a big, exciting announcement on TikTok, and you guys were like live for like a full day, it seemed like. And I watched almost the full day because I was just so amazed by the before and after results of the people who had tried it. It was just like amazing. I was like, add to cart today.
Oh yeah, the one arm versus the other arm. I'm like,
Yeah.
you are brave.
Crazy.
That was
I
so
know.
I can't
good.
take it anymore. I'm gonna put on both. Like, I need to be even.
Yeah, I don't know, Cynthia, if that was you finding those women or who.
Yeah.
But you found some good ones, because I was like, dang, those girls are really, they committed and they did a great job of showing the before and after. Mm-hmm. Cynthia, what is a secret you wish that others knew about GoPure?
I don't know if I can say this, but we might have some besties coming along for the arm cream soon. And then, yeah, some fun facts. I had one fun fact. I guess, I don't know if everyone knew, but like, we started on TikTok Shop, obviously, like in November 2023, and we had like 0 creators we work with. And now we have like over 100K affiliates that we work with that have really like tried our products and really has helped them, change some insecurities and stuff. So that's pretty fun.
That is exciting. Is there one influencer that you want to give a shout out to that you just think like has really, embraced the brand and you just feel like has done a great job of showing their befores and afters and things like that?
I will always think of Lori, because she was like our first one. She tried our neck cream and literally bought the neck cream, tried it, shared her true results, and they kind of had this ripple effect. So I will always think about Lori. So shout out to you, Lori, just in case if you're watching, we love you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same person too, Cynthia. Go, Lori, we love you with your one arm for a while.
Yes.
Yay. Okay, well, congrats, Lori. Way to, be the favorite. That's amazing. Okay, Karen, how about you? Is there a GoPure secret that you wish more people knew?
Yes, behind the scenes, there's so much like work that goes into ensuring the
Yes.
quality of our
Mm,
products
Yes.
at every level of our company. And like for my team, like we do a lot in like the production, we go on site, we work with the PD team a lot, and we're before it launches, we're like eyes on everything. We're making sure everything is perfect and it looks good. So there's a lot of heart that goes into what we do. So that's
Yeah,
a
and real
secret,
quick,
the love.
shout out to your team, Karen, because your team and
Thank
operations
you.
doesn't get a lot of love, but that is,
Thank you.
I've done it in the company and started, and you guys are just incredible. So shout out to your team who makes a lot of the moves happen behind the scenes.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. We're happy to do all of it.
I saw a few people say like, I want to work with you guys. I'm like, I'm with you. I'm with you. Can I join the team? I don't really know what skills I'm going to add as far as behind the scenes and development or any of that kind of stuff, but I'll find a spot. I'll find something. Although I'm happy just doing this too. This is also very fun for me too.
You're an honorary employee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Sarah,
you can.
how about you? Is there a GoPure secret that you wish more people knew?
Well, it's not really a secret, but one thing I wish more people knew is that skincare is for men too. I mean, obviously it's a like heavily female dominated area, but the guys in our company use our products. When we were at our like all hands event last year, and mind you, first time meeting all of these people because I was brand new to the company. I had literally only worked with the company for like 2 weeks at that point, 3 weeks maybe. And I'm like walking up to Alex Keon, who is our CEO and co-founder. And I started to talk to him and I'm like, what is going on? He had been trying the lip plumper, never seen a man with lip plumper before. Loved that.
That's an interesting choice of all the things. Interesting.
Yeah, but then I told him I was talking to our director of PD development or product development, Lawrence. Same thing, lip plumper. I'm like, you guys look radiant. But skincare is for men too, and it's important all the way around, and it is a really great self-care routine to get into. And since I've started working for the company, I've I love my skincare routine at night. It's part of my bedtime routine, and I don't know, just it's fantastic. And a man who takes care of his skin, yes, please.
Mhm.
Green flag.
I want everyone
green flag all the way.
like in the comments, I want you to tell us what product your husband always steals. Because they're like, I don't want to buy it. It's not mine. It's yours. But can I just use some of that eye cream?
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw somebody talk about, oh, my husband steals my lip plumper all the time. I saw another person say that their husband steals the eye cream. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that more men use it, but they just for some reason don't have the confidence to say that I use it. They just steal their wives.
Well, they say I use
Yeah.
soap and that's it or something, you know, so
Yeah.
that's like the boy thing.
Or
to say,
lotion.
right?
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
husband definitely doesn't use anything. I'm just
So
like,
far, you know.
like I have all this product, and I'm like, you don't use anything. I think the only thing he's used is when I've worked on hair, because guys really care about their hair,
Mhm.
actually.
Mhm.
And then my most requested product are eye products for guys, actually. And I did have one like really close friend. He was like, so I need cleanser, moisturizer. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were like an aficionado of like skincare. So now like I always like make these like fun little packs for like my friends that ask for that stuff on the side.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
same.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I would love to know, like, actually, that's like inspired me, Marie, because I'm like, maybe I should ask the guys in my life, like,
You should, because they just
What's
want
skincare
the
do you
door to
care
be
about?
opened. Like, just like I was like, oh, you're asking what I want, and then like my best friend actually, he told me the other day, he was like, yeah, I went to a dermatologist, and she said like, whatever you're doing, like keep doing it. Your skin is beautiful. And I was like, he was like, I got a best friend that has all this stuff. I was like,
I have some help from my friends. I love that. Well, I think, yeah, that's so true. I think if you asked most men, like, okay, what is something that's been bothering you about your skin? Like, and then they just, I don't know. Sometimes men don't always want to take the initiative for those things, but they do want the help. But if you ask them what kind of problem areas they are worried about. Maybe it's the wrinkles here or the smile lines or pimples or whatever the situation is. Then it's like, okay, well, let me help you, honey. Let me add this to cart. I saw somebody said, Monica said her son is always using her toner, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C moisturizer. So your son needs his own order or subscription.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Oh, Janine said that her husband steals her dewy serum. So apparently there's just a lot of
dewy. Very nice.
I like it.
I was gonna guess they were gonna steal a lot of SPF. I'm kind of shocked. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And your guys' SPF is the best. The best.
So good.
I love it so much.
It took a long time to get there. That was a long, Cynthia, you know all about it. That was a long process. But oh man, there was a reason it took so long because it's so awesome.
So good.
It is so cool.
SPF takes a really long time to develop, and people don't know that.
Yep. That's a secret. There's another secret. See?
One of the things that, I learned whenever I was starting to pay a lot more attention to what's in my products is that SPF sunscreen's the hardest thing to find that's clean and effective. I mean, it's literally one or the other. And I feel like it has been up until I found your guys' GoPure. I love how it feels. I love, you guys, it's got like this tiny, if you haven't used it yet, it has a tiny tint. It's not makeup by any means, but it gives you this beautiful glow. It's like that perfect thing you want when you're going to the pool and you're like, you have no makeup on, but you want your skin to like really look healthy and good. It's like almost like you put on some sort of BB cream or something, but it's not. It's just the sunscreen and it protects you, but it looks so beautiful. Highly recommend you try that one out if you haven't yet, for sure. I think I talk about it every time I'm going to be on a live because
you did talk about the last time I was on.
I know. I went on a rant last time and there was not what we're supposed to talk about when we were supposed to talk about it this time, and I went on a rant today. So that's how I roll. But I do.
I'm just glad you really love it. Like, keep saying that.
I do. I want to know, one of the things that we talked a lot about, how skincare is so important whenever it comes to making you feel confident and bold and being the brave woman that you have to be in business and in life. I want to know what could be a skincare thing or could be anything. Just what is something that makes you guys feel like a confident woman? Let's start with Erin.
For me, there's a lot. Honestly, a lot of it is helping other women, feel confident, gives me confidence. I think women, need to stick together and help each other. And I think a fresh blowout definitely makes me feel confident when somebody else makes my hair nice. But honestly, like, your skincare, like if I have issues with my skin, I don't feel as confident, or, I have to put on makeup and I know it's a dumb way to live, but it's the world we live in. So, great skin, a fresh blowout, and helping others definitely gives me confidence, and the right music.
Yep. Those are all very good choices. I really want to just real quick say to MBHA, who I think is watching us maybe on YouTube. Yes, we are live. This is really live. I promise. This was not pre-recorded. We are here in the live and play. So, and speaking of live, make sure you guys, again, check out those live deals that are happening on GoPureBeauty.com. They only happen during the live, and those are special deals that you want to take advantage of before they go away. Yes. Okay, Marie, what makes you feel confident?
Definitely clear skin. Of course, like if my husband like comments on my face, I was like, you never notice anything. Like that means I've done something very right. And I'm like, what products did I use this time? Okay, good. And also like I weightlift a lot. Just like a technically sound lift. Like if I'm in a competition and like I do this really heavy weight and they're like, yeah, great job. And everyone like really cheers you on. Like that gives me a lot of confidence too.
I love that. That's a great answer. And Trish, who just commented, tequila makes me confident. I'm
with you.
Maybe a false confidence for me. I really hate to see the videos back when I'm doing karaoke after tequila, and I think that I'm Celine Dion, but I can't hold a note.
But you sure rocked it while you were there, right?
When I had that tequila in me, by all means, I thought I was killing it. I love that. Okay, Cynthia, how about you?
I feel what makes me feel more confident, like working on myself. So like after a Pilates class, coming home and doing like a 10-step routine, you know, really having a whole dedicated night and like using my LED face masks and stuff like that. That's when I feel like the most loved, I would say, in self-care.
Yeah. Like just taking a good night to really just focus on your skin and yourself. Yeah. That always feels really good. Karen.
For me, it's just being comfortable with yourself and knowing yourself. I mean, you could have great skin, great hair, but if you're not like secure in who you are as a person, it's not really you're always gonna look in the mirror and pick on things. But having clear skin definitely helps. It definitely makes you feel very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Sarah?
Yeah, I have gotten more confident since I started taking care of my skin, believe it or not. But and also working out, like doing something that I know is good for my body. Like, I don't know, I'm sure we've all had this experience where we're like, I'm just gonna splurge and have, you know, this sweet treat or something, and then we feel like absolute crap after we've done that. So like, which there's nothing wrong with that. Have as much dessert as you want, but like when I'm taking care of myself fully, like skincare, you know, brushing my hair, you know, when you work from home, you know, like those kind of things really help me feel confident. I quit drinking several months ago, and that has made a huge difference in my skin as well, but like just in my overall confidence. And then, I mean, we kind of said this in my intro, but like listening to other people's stories and hearing stories about like different upbringings, different backgrounds. And I think it just makes us like more well-rounded people if we're able to like have open dialogue, learn about somebody who's lived a completely different way than we have, who thinks a different way than we do. It kind of reinforces what makes you you. And I think that's like, that has helped me a ton in my confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are all really great answers. Thank you guys so much for sharing those with us. I just want to throw out a quick reminder. If you guys see a game, a question asked, try to answer it, because whenever you answer that and you get it correct, you can be entered to win a $50 gift card. And we are going to have another giveaway this live. So stay tuned. Don't miss anything, because the answer very much could have been said already by now. I'm going to quickly reintroducing those who are just joining us to the lovely ladies that I'm speaking to today. We are celebrating International Women's Day here at GoPure Beauty. There are so many amazing women that work at this company, and some of the ones that we have here today are Erin Keon. She is the co-founder of, here we go, is the co-founder of GoPure Beauty. Hopefully that my hands were right below me. We've got Marie Avarian, and your title is the Director of Product Development.
Got it.
We've also got Cynthia Castro. She is the Director of Influencer and Affiliate Marketing. And we have Sarah Jones, who is the People and Culture Coordinator. We also have Karen, who I think we may have lost for a second, but hopefully she can come back. Oh, there she is. Okay. And then we have Karen Sai, who is the Vice President of Supply Chain. These are all the amazing women. A few of the amazing women that work at GoPure Beauty and make it the brand that we love. And we are celebrating International Women's Day because it's tomorrow. Purple, that's what it's for. We're doing some giveaways, so make sure you stay tuned and answer the questions so you can enter to win a $50 gift card. And you can always shop these special exclusive live deals on the website at gopurebeauty.com. Okay, I want to know now if you ladies could talk to your younger selves, or if you could have an interview with your younger selves, what do you think they would say of you now? I love this question.
I'll go with this. So I think my younger self would be like, girl, you weathered a lot of storms and look where you are. You did this, you stuck with it. Times are hard. Find people that are gonna uplift you. Don't let negativity affect you. And you did it. You and your husband created a beautiful life for your children and yourselves. And I get to help people every day. And I'm pretty proud of where I've come, and just, girl, you can do it. Just stick with it.
Yeah, I love that. And you can also take the question as like, maybe even the reverse. Like, what would you wish you could tell your younger self? Like, it's going to be okay. Marie, how about you?
I think my younger self would be like not believing what I've done with like my career and my life right now. Like she would be like, whoa, like I didn't think this was gonna take us here, because I actually did like a career change in the middle of my career too. Like when I started my job, I was like, oh, maybe this is not for me. And then I changed it, and now I am so happy. I've been doing product development for over 12 years. So it's been amazing experience. And I think she would be so happy that I actually got into cosmetics, because I really did want to do that for a long time. So yeah.
Well, I think your younger self should be super proud of who you became, which is amazing. All the things that you've accomplished. Cynthia, how about you?
Yes, the same as Marie. I think my younger self would be so proud. Like, honestly, this is my dream job. I wanted to work in like the e-commerce, social media influencer space. So just going back, I don't think she would believe that we made it happen. Like my dreams came true. So she would be super proud. And I would tell her to take it easy. It's okay. It's going to happen, and continue in believing in yourself.
It's pretty amazing too that you were able to make that dream happen, and with a company that you like, you know, like a company that you actually believe in the products, you like the products, you use the products, those kind of things. It's not everybody's always that fortunate. They're like, well, I got the job, but not exactly like the company I love. So it's like a double whammy of excitement that it happened and worked out perfectly for that. So that's great. How about you, Sarah?
I do think my younger self would, sorry, I was like, oh, such a big question. I do think my younger self would be like, dang girl, you've done a lot. Like, didn't think you would get there. But if I could say something to my younger self, it's like, take a seat at the table, even if it feels completely uncomfortable, because vulnerability is actually going to make you stronger. I think that's what I would tell my younger self.
I love that. I also love what Katie just put on the comment. She said, don't let anyone put you down. Totally. I mean, I feel like that's something you learn with age. And and we always try to pass on to our children. And it usually takes them probably until they're older to get that way as well. The
other thing, sorry to interrupt you. The other thing I would say is like, and it's something I really am like, I have tried to put into my daily, weekly practice. It's so important to build up other women. And the simplest way I've found to do that is like, I'm sure we've all had this experience multiple times where you're out somewhere, you see somebody wearing like a cute dress, or you like their shoes or the way their hair is done, like whatever. We are so like obsessed in our culture about being a certain weight and height and all this kind of stuff. And I always like to, it is a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like, I always like to tell those women, like, not just I like your dress, but that dress looks so good on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
I've had somebody like randomly do that to me, and I like, that was like 10 years ago, and I'm like, that was an amazing day. You know, like it just makes you feel like $100. And yeah, so I think it's so important that we lift one another up.
100%.
I've done it the opposite way too, of like, if somebody, like, for example, I saw this girl walking around. I used to live in Manhattan, and this girl was walking around, and her skirt was like tucked into her underwear, and I don't think she knew. And I stopped her. I was like, hey, just pull this down. And she's like, oh my gosh, thank you. And I was like, you know, we just got to help each other. That's all. Yeah. Don't let the girl walk around like that.
No, never. Or stuff on your teeth.
Really quick, Marie, I have a very embarrassing story, but it was hilarious, and I'm far enough away from it where I can tell the world. I love this. Oh my God.
Don't you love when it's like, this is terrible now, but this will be funny later. This will be a good story later.
I would also tell my younger self that, like, you're humiliated at the moment, but this is going to be a great story for a life. It was years ago. I had a breakfast or something, but then I was flying to go see my mom in Colorado, and I had on this really cute top with this springy skirt and stuff. Went through security at the Boise airport, got my bag, my carry-on bag or whatever, picked it up, put it over my shoulder. I walked, and if anybody of you have ever been to Boise, Idaho, it's not a very big airport, but I did walk across, my gate was at the far end of the airport, and I walked all the way across, and then I just felt this weird draft, and I realized ladies, that when I picked up my bag, I had picked up my skirt with it, and my right butt cheek had made it to the airport.
Oh my
And nobody told me. It cost like, I don't know, 50 people, and nobody was like, "Hey, your butt's hanging out."
You didn't have Marie with you. She would have
I
told
know.
you.
I'll tell you how it is.
Like, how did nobody tell you? I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Like, how did another woman not say? I mean, I get the guys are probably looking great, but like, a woman could have been like, "Hey, girl, like,
Yeah.
hey."
I'm saying the guys were all like,
I know
well,
that's not a
this
purpose.
worked out well.
Nobody tells her. Shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her yet.
Well, they took that morning flight. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? You just gave them a good show, and they
Yep.
makes your butt
You
look
gave
good.
a service.
They did so good. They were just
I'm gonna get
in awe, and
They just forgot to tell you. Yeah.
yeah, they were like jaw dropped at how amazing
Yeah.
it was. That's all. I love that story. I already forgot what we were talking about. Oh, Karen, what would you think your younger self would think of you now?
She'd probably be very shocked, honestly. Oh, but I think the key thing is like there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And like that keeps you going and you understanding that is like a big part of like your own growth. Like for me, it's like you never stop growing. You will always have a younger self that's going to be like, wow, I didn't realize that you could do this, you could achieve it. And now that I'm always like learning and meeting new people, going through different phases in my life, like I've always often stopped and gone, I never thought that could happen to me, but look at where I am today. And I think everybody should really take time to like consciously process your successes and everything that you've achieved because it always seems so hard. But once you get there at the end and you look back, you really should celebrate like your strength and your resilience and everything that you're able to accomplish just by pushing forward every day for yourself
Absolutely.
and
I think there's
advocate for
so much-
yourself.
Yeah, there's so much that we face, especially as women, like every single day, different obstacles, different barriers, and we just keep pushing through and go through. And I think sometimes taking account and attention to those things that we've overcame, that we just kind of just did it because we felt like we had no other choice at the time. We just barreled through. There's so many things to be proud of, no matter where you are in your career, whether you're the co-founder of a company or the vice president of a company, or you're just got this job as the first time you finally got this job that was really hard to get. You know, maybe it's in the entry level, but it's hard to get the entry level sometimes.
Yes.
It's sometimes even harder just to get your foot in the door. So if you even just got your foot in the door, good for you. And it's tough. It's tough no matter what stage you're at. So give yourself props when needed, for sure.
Yeah, actually, when I
we all
did my
should.
career change, it was a woman that actually gave me a chance. She was like, you know what, you could have a shot at this product development thing. Let's try it out. So I am thankful for her. She's like, I think about that woman all the time. Like,
Yep. It was a
thank you.
woman who gave me my first job in radio as well. And she saw something in me that I had zero experience.
Yeah,
And that
came here. Yeah.
led me to my entire career was started because of this one woman who believed in me.
Exactly.
So, it's pretty amazing to have those people in your corner. So seek those women out. Those are the ones that are the good ones.
Good ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll tell you if your butt's hanging out in an airport.
That's right.
Yes.
And be that girl, right? Yeah, be that girl.
Yeah.
Be that girl and raise that girl.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. And raise that girl. Again, I want to say thank you guys all for tuning in, and thank you all for being here. If you see a game question, answer it. That could enter you to win a $50 gift card. And make sure you take advantage of those special live deals happening at GoPureBeauty.com. Those are only happening during the live. And I want to just kind of talk a little bit more about GoPure. I'm curious to know, because you guys all work here, you guys have all been a part of GoPure in every product. So I want to know, what is your go-to GoPure product? Why it's your favorite? It's a must-have. You know, I'm just curious to know what you guys would pick if you had to pick one, which I know they're all your babies, probably, Aaron, but is there one that is your must have?
They're all my babies, as you said. They definitely all, and I love looking at them on the shelf. They're so pretty. I would say neck cream. You know, I'm 44 and I don't didn't want to show my age as much. And so I feel like that's a place that shows. So that's been one that's been really fun to even start when the testing phase, when we started it. And then another one that's coming out. Yes. So pretty. And I love that one. And then there's another one that's coming out that's my fave. And I'm not going to say anything about it yet. But yes, so definitely the neck cream first.
Another neck cream coming out or another
No,
kind of
it's another product coming out, but it's my new fave. So just wait and see.
Okay. So we haven't, well, that was just the tease of a lifetime.
There's a lot of new things coming out that we're excited about.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what are you going to spill, Marie? What secret are you going to spill? Erin, earmuffs.
I mean, I think I spilled a lot of secrets already. So I mean, my favorite product personally is the 30% vitamin C oil. Like, I feel like it flashes off for an oil. It flashes off so fast off your face. Yes, I also have it on my desk because I'm a product person. Yeah, I love it because it's just like the right amount of moisture. I have combo skin, so I'm like oily on my forehead and my nose and dry on my cheeks, so it just like balances me out really nice. And I just love anything that brightens me because I have hormonal acne, I have acne scars like all the time. I feel like I just keep trying to brighten those dark spots on my face constantly. It's just a constant battle, but it does really help because vitamin C is great and it can be used on so many people. So
well, and that one's super special because I mean, I'm not the product expert, but the potency in it or whatever is better than other vitamin C brands. Totally. I mean, could you touch on that for just a second?
Yeah. So, I mean, I have another favorite that I've used before, which is the Obagi. They have a 15% and a 20% vitamin C, but this one has surpassed that because it obviously has 30%. I mean, like Obagi is a pretty expensive brand and they offer less than what we have. So I'll say that's competitively very nice.
Hey, this is like a rare find, is from what I understand with skincare.
Yes.
Cynthia, how about you?
It's so hard, but I have two. I couldn't narrow it down. I have the Dramatically Dewy, and I always have a mini on my desk. But
she's so cute.
I know. It's adorable. I used to go get facials all the time, and they would always tell me like your skin's dehydrated, your skin's dehydrated. So I use so many hyaluronic acids, but none of them are like this Dramatically Dewy, and it just makes my skin feel so good. And now anytime I go, like my skin's great. They're always like your skin's super hydrated. And then the GoPure arm cream, I feel like my arms have always been like an insecurity of mine. And I'm just so happy that there's a product that helps them. Like, you know, it does really help. And I've seen a big difference. So I'm super excited for maybe some sister products.
Yeah, no, you're definitely not alone. I think there's so many women that have always been self-conscious. They just gave up wearing sleeveless shirts. I mean, I know several women in my life that gave up wearing sleeveless shirts because they were so self-conscious about their arms, but never have I seen a product targeted for that specific area the way that GoPure has tackled that. And to make it clean on top of all of that just is like
efficacious
for all of us women. So that's very cool. That's a great choice. I like that one. And I also love the Dramatically Dewy serum. That's probably my holy grail. Well, the sunscreen, I don't know. I'm indecisive and I don't even work there. Susan, how about you?
Oh, sorry. Did you say my name? Sorry.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yes.
So a few different things.
Sarah. I said Susan. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Okay. That's okay. I was just like, I didn't
even hear her name.
So I was reading the comment. I'm sorry.
So the neck cream has been huge. I'm so mad at myself for not taking a before picture, but I know the difference. I can see the difference. And then I do love our anti-wrinkle moisturizer. I don't know if you could see that. My thing's blurry, but I love that moisturizer. It's like has the lightest scent, and I'm 41, so I'm like in that age where I'm really trying to get rid of like crow's feet and stuff like that and like fine lines. But then I also really like the eye cream. It's something I've been like insecure about for like the last 5 to 10 years, honestly, is like the lines right here. And that eye cream has been a freaking game changer. So, and I always come into things skeptical, and I was like, well, look at that.
There's a ton of peptides in that eye cream, so it does work really well.
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
And Karen.
For me, I mean, obviously the arm and neck is just the best, chef's kiss. But there is a product that I love. It's like a bit of an unsung hero, in my opinion. It's a 2% PHA liquid exfoliant. I use that every day. I use it on my neck before I put on my neck and body creams. Pro tip, if you have like a breakout somewhere, just a little bit, and it'll help. It'll help unclog it, and you just do it every day until it goes away. And it's like perfect. And especially if you travel a lot, airplane air is awful. So you want to make sure you do the liquid exfoliant. I just like to take a little container and I'll put like pads in there and I'll just soak them. And I just use them. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. I use it
I
once
Karen over here. I like this Karen.
Yeah. I can't live without it. So I have to figure out how to make it work. So
that's a great one. Yeah, very good choices. And I like that hack too, because I do feel like it's always when I'm on an airplane where I'm like, oh, my skin, like I just wish I had something. And then I never think to do that because I always just put everything and check in my bags because I'm always so scared that somebody's going to take one of my skincare products. So I'm always like, check it.
Yeah.
Just in case. Well, we've talked a little bit about like how amazing GoPure is, and we talked a little bit about the intro whenever I introduced all of you guys about what you love about working at GoPure. But we do have some people who are just joining us, and just do a quick intro to like what your job is and why you love doing what you do.
I'm Erin Keon, and I am one of the co-founders here. I am the mama of the group, as a lot of our originals know. I care deeply about the team and our customers and our products. And it's a bit about me. Marie?
Hi, I'm Marie. I'm the director of product development. I actually have a background in pharmacology and toxicology. I'm obsessed with like ingredients and products. And I just love working on products and making sure that whatever we put out is like the most efficacious product with like ingredients that make sense for that part of your body or your face that you're working on.
Go ahead. Director of influencer and affiliate marketing. I love all things influencer and affiliate related, being creative. Honestly, why I really enjoy working here and love it here is because of the people, and the people really make this place really great.
Absolutely. Sarah?
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback on that, Cynthia, because the people are fantastic. So I'm the people and culture coordinator. Every single personality test I've taken in the last 25 years is like, you really like people. So that's why I got into like the HR kind of field, although I like to call it personnel because that feels more personal. But my job is, to like keep building the culture and that we have at GoPure, and take the good things that are already there and just keep making it better. And constantly be recognizing our core, like people who are demonstrating our core values the best, and try to do fun stuff with the team. I put together a bunch of our events and work with the leadership team to just make sure that it is a fantastic place to work. So it's fantastic. It's like my dream job. I'm so happy.
It sounds like so much fun. Like it just sounds like you get to touch on all the things that are fun. The people, the events, let's make this more fun. Like I just like happiness. I like that.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. And Karen, tell us a little bit about your job and why you love working at GoPure.
So, the VP of supply chain, like a lot of the things that I do with production, logistics, fulfillment operations is not the most sexiest part of a company, but what I love is the people. I get to work with people from all walks of life, different companies. It makes my life very interesting because the world is constantly changing. So there's never really a dull moment. I'm definitely not the kind of person who could do the same thing. So this is kind of perfect. It's like my dream job. I can do different solutions to different problems. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel like I walk away from that day knowing that I accomplished something, which is really great.
That's amazing. It's so cool to hear all the different facets of such a big company. And well, not that many of you, actually. I guess you said, how many employees do you guys have? Like
In the US, we have just over 40.
that's crazy. But it seems like I don't know how you all get it all done. That's you get so much
I don't
stuff.
know either.
Because we have a core team. That's
We
why.
don't know
We have
either.
a great team, and one of our core values is passion. And
Uh-huh.
people definitely have passion in this company, and it's so cool and so beautiful to see.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Real quick, before I want to do a little quiz to get to see how well you all know each other. We're going to do kind of a little HR type quiz. It's going to be kind of fun. But before we do that, I want to answer some of these questions you guys have been sending in the comments. Thank you guys for submitting questions and doing the polls and playing these games with us. We still have one more giveaway winner to announce. So keep answering if you see a game to try to answer that correctly so you can be entered to win a $50 gift card to GoPure. One of the questions, and anybody, feel free to take this question. Somebody asked, what product is best for facial sagging skin? Maybe Marie.
Marie, I'm going to let you handle this one.
Have you guys, has this person tried the Firm and Lift serum, right? I have that right. Firm and Lift. That's really good. It actually has, it's Grand Active Retinoid. So it's the same thing. Like, you'll see that it's like pretty close to retinol without being retinol. So it's gentle, but it's really powerful actually. Like I put it on my face and I'm like, whoa, I do feel really firm. So that's my suggestion. I don't know if you guys have any other suggestions.
Anti-wrinkle cream also.
That's true. That's a good one. Yeah, you could put that into a routine if you wanted to also like put on the serum first and then do the anti-wrinkle cream on top if your face is not too oily. That would be a great combo.
Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you guys. Celeste wanted to know her hands need help. She said she lives in a beach resort. She's 71. She really wants to improve the appearance of her hands.
One thing I can say in this and learning all about this, always put the product that you have onto your hands.
Yeah.
You put on your creams, you put on your serums, always, always, always on the back of your hands. You're getting all sorts of benefits of all sorts of beautiful ingredients on there. So that's definitely one suggestion I have.
I would say too, like anti-wrinkle cream. I mean, that's like our most emollient cream. Like put that on your face and then bring it onto your hands. I like having it like here and then like on my cuticles and like my calluses.
I'm like Aaran. I kind of just like use whatever. So I use a lot of the arm cream on my hands.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Creators, for some reason, they love putting the neck cream on their hands. So try that.
Yeah. I pretty much anytime I'm done with I'm just add it to my hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Skincare for your face goes to your hands.
And sunscreen. Use the sunscreen on the back of your hands. You're driving, you're walking, you're in the sun. Sunscreen. I mean, sunscreen should be every day. Face, neck, hands.
Yes. Okay. Since we're talking about the neck cream right now, you just mentioned it. I do have a question from Erin. She wants to know, how do you tell the difference? Because you guys have had a few copycats out there since your brand has blown up, especially the neck cream. How can you tell the difference between the real or the fake copycat neck cream so that customers can make sure they're getting the correct product?
I mean, it's an honor that we are so popular that, people want to knock us off, but man, what a headache, what a nightmare for the team. Our jars, I don't have it in front of me. I don't know if anybody has it in front of you. Our jars now, well, they have our name. Yes. So like Cynthia has it where it has our name written on the lid. And so if it says GoPure, or Cynthia, if you can hold that up on the side where it says GoPure on the side. Now go to the side of our name, the Titan, keep going.
Oh, here.
If you look on the side where it says, Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream, on the side it says GoPure. So for the neck cream, make sure it says GoPure. Make sure that you're buying it from our website, from our Amazon, from TikTok, anywhere that says GoPure. If not, I don't know what they're putting in it. I can't guarantee anything. So just make sure you are buying GoPure and look for the name on the top.
Okay, that's a great tip. Thank you for sharing that. I must have had I have this one, but I need to get the restock. I'm almost out, so that makes sense.
Yeah, we had to because of all the knockoffs. We had to set ourselves apart because the silver, lid is a silver lid, but with our name, it's pretty obvious it's us. So
well, I'm glad you guys were able to come up with like a concrete way for customers, because it makes us feel better, because it is super annoying, obviously, as a customer to think that you're buying a product and then it's not the right product. So thank you for
there's also another way to look is on Amazon. We have participation in the Amazon Transparency Program. So there is a code that you can scan with your Amazon app that will give you its own digital code assigned to that product. So if you buy for Amazon and it comes in with that code, it's genuine. It's our product.
And for TikTok, make sure it has the tiny blue check mark. So I'll say GoPure under with the tiny blue check mark. If it is from that, it's officially GoPure's product on TikTok.
Yep.
Awesome. Great. Awesome tips. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we're going to play a little game now. Okay. This is called the Secrets Game for International Women's Day. And so you guys have each told me a secret about yourselves that your coworkers do not know. And we're going to see if you can guess whose secret it is. So I'm going to say the secret, and I want you guys to each take a piece of paper and a marker and hold up the name of who you think it is.
I'm ready.
Who knows their fellow coworkers best? Okay. The race is on. Okay. So this first person is an amazing baker. She grew up baking all the time. There's actually many generations in her family who have owned bakeries. Who can make that perfect loaf of bread? Who can make me a croissant right now? Okay, hold up your answers.
My handwriting is
backwards.
Laura, Marie, Aaron, and Cynthia.
Mine says Cynthia.
Okay, so we have 2 votes for Aaron. So I'll go to you, Aaron. Are you the baker of the family?
I am an amazing baker. Yes, that is me. I can bake all day. Yes.
Oh my God. We need some of your baking.
I don't do it a lot because once you get older, it's harder to lose the weight. But yes, next time I will bring something. Yes, I'm an amazing baker.
Okay, so what's your specialty? Like what is your family always like requesting from you?
Well, I don't bake a lot for my family because it's so unhealthy, but I mean, I can make some mean holiday cookies. Come Christmas, like I can make everybody in the company a good 20 pounds heavier because growing up, we just had tons of different types of cookies that I've baked with my mom for as long as I can remember. So
that's awesome. That's a very good skill to have. Okay, cool. All right. This next lady, she broke her arm when she was in middle school. She was rambunctious as a child. And if you guys in the comments want to vote as well, I love that.
Marie, I'm backwards here.
Okay, so we've got a vote for Karen. Marie. Okay, Marie. Everybody thinks that you were the one.
I am really clumsy though.
Marie, is it you?
No, it's not me. I actually never broken a bone in my life. Thank God.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, reveal yourself.
It was me. I didn't know what else to say, but yeah, I did break my arm, and I always think about it. It's just a traumatic experience. But I also feel like for some reason, like all my siblings have kind of broken a bone, so it's kind of like a thing.
So what did you do to break your arm? Was it on the playground?
I was like on a jungle gym, and I forgot what it was called. I think the one that you swing on, and I fell and landed right on my arm. Yeah.
Did you get a cool cast, like a cool color at least?
Cool cast, yeah, and people would sign it and stuff. So it was cool.
I actually caused somebody to break a bone.
Yeah.
But that wasn't my secret.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting on your bad side anytime soon. Okay.
No, actually, okay, so quickly, it was my mom, and we were walking in a Home Depot parking lot, and I told her something really funny, and she laughed so hard she tripped on the curb and broke her leg. I was like, this woman has osteoporosis.
I laughed too hardly about it. Sorry.
So yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, you're just really funny. That's what it comes down to. I mean, you're so funny. People break their bones over it. That's a good skill. That's a good skill. Okay, this next lady, I really relate to this one. She can quote any and every episode of Friends.
Ooh.
Who's our Rachel Green? Who's our Phoebe? Monica Geller. I love Friends. That's like my go-to.
I'm backwards. This is annoying, Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it was me. Could I be more predictable?
No, some of us learned it.
Friends in meetings all the time or something.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's not just meetings. It's my everyday life. And my favorite part is that if there is somebody who hasn't lived on planet Earth and hasn't seen Friends, then sometimes they think I'm actually just that funny. And I'm like, well, I will take that.
That was not my joke. I stole that, but okay.
Yeah. And I have found that there is a Friends quote for virtually any situation in life. So
yeah.
Well, there was enough episodes for sure. So I mean, and if you're like me, I've watched them all 1,000 times, so you can find a quote for sure. Okay, who here is an extremely accomplished businesswoman, but cannot ride a bike?
I'm going with Karen.
I'm going with Karen too.
Not that you have I can't ride bike energy, but it's this process of elimination.
Oh my gosh. And I'm admitting this on a live, so embarrassing.
Okay, my daughter doesn't know how to ride a bike either, and she's 8. So Karen, come over and like we'll do a whole thing together.
There you
I'll
go.
learn with her. I think I
Okay.
need training wheels. Yeah.
Karen,
We have princess bikes here. You can have a princess bike with training wheels.
I would love a
We'll do
princess bike. Thank you.
I also did not learn how to ride a bike until 4th grade. Like I was so embarrassed when I was a kid because I'd have to ride with the 3rd wheels. Like those training wheels all the time with my friends. And one day I was like, I'm going to do this. And then like for 3 hours, I just rode around the driveway until I could ride like without wheels. Yeah.
By yourself.
By myself.
There's an episode of
There's
Friends
her work.
where Ross teaches Phoebe how to ride a bike. So again, Friends for every scenario in life.
Way to bring that back around. That was great. And you're
agree.
if
I will
it makes
watch that episode. Take some notes.
Karen, I used to know how to ride a bike. Now I'm scared. Anytime I get on one, I'm terrified. So I'm there with you.
Okay, so the
Oh,
next
it's
all
scary.
hands, Sarah, let's do a bike riding thing, okay? And we'll get
That's
everybody.
like, no.
Honestly, like I don't know if you guys have ever done an e-bike tour. I did that in Washington, D.C. last year. And it was amazing. So I am not opposed to doing that when we all get together.
Okay, we're not putting Karen on an e-bike going 30 miles an hour.
She needs to bounce on a real bike first.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sure there's e-bike with training wheels. I'd
Oh,
probably
you just do it.
Yeah.
Me and Karen will go on a dual
Can
bike.
I just ride with someone?
Oh my God,
Like,
Karen, tandem bike.
Yeah,
Let's
tandem
do
bike.
it.
I mean, yeah,
I can do that. That I can
Yeah.
do. Yes.
we'll do that.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Well, it's kind of obvious who the last one is because you guys have already done everybody, but I'm going to tell you guys Marie's secret because it's pretty amazing. The girl, we know she does heavyweight championship competitions. She's this beauty expert that can do all these products. She's cool and she's got pink hair. And on top of all of that, she is a certified scuba diver and she has dove in 6 different countries.
What?
That's
so
cool.
Hats off to you.
What's your favorite country?
Yeah, what is your favorite?
Ocean. I'm out. That is amazing. Hats off to you. Like, nope.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a very interesting story how I fell into scuba diving and then like when I got certified because it was kind of illegal the way it happened. Well, first of all, I learned how to swim, guys.
It's kind of
I've never learned how to swim, guys. Like I just know how to kick my legs, and I guess that's enough for scuba diving because of buoyancy and stuff. And when I got certified in Indonesia, and my friend was already certified, and she's like, "You just get certified while we're on this boat together." And they're like, "We're not supposed to do that. Like certify you on a boat because you're supposed to learn in a pool." Oh. So I lived on a boat for 5 days, and I got certified scuba diving there.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
So it was pretty awesome. Like I did my tests under like manta rays, like literally like manta rays flying over my head. It was pretty insane. Yeah.
What is the coolest thing you've seen involving in the ocean?
I would say, okay, so I said manta ray already. A whale shark. Super cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's like
Let's
certain
scuba
parts of the
dive
world. Say that again?
Let's scuba dive together. I like it too.
Yeah. It's so relaxing. It's like another city down there, like a metropolitan. Like there's a car wash for the manta rays. The fish, like they rest on a rock, and all the fish are like eating the crap out of like off of the manta ray, and then it goes on its merry way. It looks like a little car wash. So there's like certain situations like that.
Well, that is amazing. Just add that to another very impressive thing about you, because you already have so many things, as all you women do. It's been so much fun getting to know each and every one of you guys. And thank you all for tuning in and having so much fun with us. We're celebrating International Women's Day. We do have one more winner of the $50 gift card. Congratulations, Jalen L. Enjoy your GoPure money and, try something new. One of the maybe amazing products that these girls recommended, or, whatever tickles your fancy. They're all great, really. as we've talked about, they're all your favorites, all of your babies.
Yep.
But thanks again so much for joining us. Have a wonderful Friday night. Celebrate International Women's Day tomorrow. Give a shout out to a woman who impresses you and let them know what an amazing job they're doing and how they influence you. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.